I realized something the other day that was really quite upsetting to me, um, with regard to the results that I want to get out of my life, and the energy that I'm spending. Um, I've got to work harder. I had heard that from a panelist at a conference that I went to recently, and the gentleman said that you had to work hard. And I've always heard that my whole life. I've always worked hard. As far as I can remember back in my youth, I've worked and hustled trying to earn my way. And so hard work is nothing new to me, quite frankly. I don't know of any other kind of work. It's all hard, right? So when the gentleman said, "Oh, you got to work harder," I got pissed. I was just like, "I'm already working hard. I'm already working my ass off. What are you talking about?" Here's the deal. I have a tremendous quality of life, and I say this with all humility and not trying to be braggadocious or impress you, but I am trying to impress upon you that success is subjective. It's defined by the individual. And so in my opinion, looking at where I have come from to where I am now, I'm tremendously successful, right? And that's why I say that. The level of work that I have put in to this point affords me the quality of life that I have now. I am reaping what I have sown over all these years of hard work. So if I want to go to the next level, it's going to require a next level of work. It's going to require me to work harder. And, sitting here talking myself through it, I'm like, well, okay, dude, that's not a groundbreaking assessment. But I guess what this points out is the fact that when you're ready to take action on something, it'll crystallize in terms of clarity. I'm sure you've heard that before. I'm sure you've heard something similar, that it requires really hard work, or you got to work real hard in order to achieve at a certain level or to have certain things. But maybe your mind wasn't ready for it. Maybe, maybe again, emotionally, you just weren't ready to accept that solution. This kind of thing happens in church a lot of times. You go to church and the pastor or the minister will say something, and it'll feel like he's speaking directly to you, right? Other times you'll sit there and you'll wonder, okay, how long is this going to take? Are we close to getting out? But that's kind of what happened to me, and that's kind of what I wanted to share is you got to work harder. Whatever your goal is, whatever the objective is, whatever it is that you're striving to do, it's going to require a tremendous amount of hard work. And so embrace that. Embrace the concept of work so that you can use that and to propel yourself. Because the wonderful thing about the law of return and the law of reciprocation is that you must reap what you sow. So the important thing about that is that you have to sow the right seeds. All right. Just wanted to share that little tip with you. All the best. Remember, if you use these little tips, you too can straighten up and fly right.